Hey, I'm Jerry, your Clean Resources installation expert. Today I'll guide you through a few simple steps on how to properly install your Micro Series product. Installation for the Micro 50 and 100 is similar, so let's get familiar with the main parts of the unit before we get started. First are the mounting plate and hub. The mounting plate comes pre-assembled and pre-drilled for securing to the wall. Second are the cartridges. These contain the media for filtering the condensate. The Micro 50 has one cartridge and the Micro 100 has two. Next is the pressure regulator. This is where the compressor condensate line connects to the micro unit. The regulator can accept inlet pressure up to 175 psi, reducing it to the 125 psi maximum pressure the micro cartridges can handle. And last is the outlet. Clear water exits through the unit after the condensate has passed through the media, adsorbing the oil and chemicals. Begin by securely mounting the plate and hub assembly to the wall. The unit may be installed at any height using appropriate hardware such as concrete screws, lag bolts, or whatever your installation needs require. Next, remove the yellow plug from the top of the cartridge. For the Micro 50, thread the single cartridge into the hub and turn it clockwise until it is hand tight. The label will now be facing forward. For the 100 series, there are two cartridges. Install the cartridge marked Stage 1 on the left side of the unit and Stage 2 on the right side. The mounting plate is also marked accordingly. Thread each cartridge clockwise until hand tightened and the labels are facing forward. Now that your micro unit is securely mounted, the next step is to connect the inlet and outlet lines. To connect your compressor's inlet line to the regulator, you will need to install a 1/4 inch male threaded connector. The most common is a 1/4 inch push-to-connect fitting. The outlet will also require 1/4 inch polyethylene tubing. You can purchase fittings and polyethylene tubing from most local hardware or plumbing supply houses. Thread the fitting into the regulator and connect the tubing from your compressor. Then, with a clean cut to your 1/4 inch poly tubing, simply insert the tubing into the press-to-connect outlet fitting on the hub's right side. Run the line to the nearest drain, making sure the line is not kinked or obstructed. That's it! Your Micro Series Oil-Water Separator is now installed and 100% EPA compliant. Guaranteed. Now that your system is ready to roll, we need to cover a few important details. Periodically, check for leaks around the inlet and outlet lines. Sometimes these may get bumped into and need to be reseated. Even though Micro Series units operate regardless of specific gravity, the minimum recommended inlet pressure is 5 psi. Conversely, the maximum inlet pressure of the regulator is 175 psi. If your unit operates without the pressure regulator, the maximum inlet pressure is 125 psi. Do not exceed the maximum inlet pressure under any circumstances. You're probably wondering, how do I know when to replace the cartridge? And what do I do with it? I'm glad you asked. The lifespan of each unit is based on the CFM and the amount of compressor runtime. Take a look at the chart on your screen. This represents the number of hours you should expect from your micro unit. You can also find the chart on our website, cleanresources.com. So, you ready to replace your cartridge? It's easy. Just order a replacement cartridge from your distributor. There is no need to order a whole new unit. After you receive the new cartridge, unscrew the old filter and replace it with the new one, and dispose of the spent cartridge in accordance with local, state, and federal regulations. That's it! If you still have questions, please reach out to us at cleanresources.com or call us at 800-566-0402.